everybody, and welcome to the Quilter's Apothecary. Today we are doing a tutorial on the fuchsia flower from the workshop Mystical Florals, Leaves, and Vines. We're going to actually take that flower and we're going to use it in an edge-to-edge. We're also going to utilize that flower in a block design and use a few rulers as well. I have my stitches locked, and we are going to start the fuchsia with a half of a heart shape. So I'm going to start, come down, flip up. I'm going to pause right there, and now I'm going to backtrack that very line right back up. Come around, back up to the top. I'm going to stop there. Now I'm going to swing down and mirror the other side. Swirl up. Think of a That Girl haircut. Come up. And unless you're a little older, you won't get that reference. So now we have this heart shape with the hair flip on it. And at this point, you can make some decisions. I'm going to go in and I'm going to give that shape some bang. So I'm going to go right on the inside and just going to curve around, come around, come around, back down, do the other side, come around, come around, come around, go back up to the top. I'm going to drop a teardrop right in the center. And again, you can take this teardrop and play with it a little bit and make it a little bit more decorative. Now I'm going to put some petals on each side of that top teardrop. So I'm going to come up, do a curve under, back, give it a vein, up, curve under, come down, give it a vein, up, curve under, back, give it a vein, curve under, swing in, give it a vein, and then it's up to you. You can put whatever shape petal you want down there. And again, this is just one option for the petal shapes as we see me do the other side. So I'm going to come right back around, and then I'm going to start down that other side, come over, up, curve under, back, over, up, curve under, back, over, up, curve under, back, over, up, under, back, drop in a rounded, curve under. So now I have the top portion done. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come down and I'm going to echo this portion. I'm going to drop in a little bit of a stamen, come around, and then head back up. So we're going to start here, echo, down, drop in a little flame shape, come around, head in, stop the machine, and now we have our basic fuchsia shape. Now, as we take this fuchsia and travel, if you choose to utilize the method that you actually do your edge to edge at the same time as you do your flowers, and we'll talk a little bit about that shortly. You can start with any type of filler work, and again, right now I am utilizing the vine work, and then at any point during that, you can come off with the vine and then start another fuchsia, flip up, come back, give it some bangs, do your other side, flip up, backtrack back, give it some bangs, curve around, come back, and ignore your vine and go in, put in your petals at the top, cross over to the other side, petal, petal. I'm going to echo down to the bottom, put in my little stamen, come around and echo up. And again, this is one way you can travel with this design as an edge to edge. The traditional method that we've always utilized for edge to edge or all overs, whichever way you want to refer to them, has always been you always work your edge to edge from the left to right and you never cut thread. Well, now remember, that's a rule that we really don't have to live by. You can take a space that you're going to be doing your edge to edge work in, i.e. the whole throat space of a quilt, and you can drop in motifs such as this particular fuchsia or any of the designs from any book, actually, whether it be the Mystical Florals, Leaves, and Vines, whether it be Mystical Feathers, or Mystical Shapes, or any of the books where we have particular motifs in them. And if you want to make them a little fancier, then what you would do is you would drop in the motif, i.e. just come to an area and simply plant your fuchsia, cut your thread, move your machine, relock your thread in another area, and then plant another flower or motif all the way across the quilt. You want to make sure they're staggered, and then you would go back and then you would work from left to right with whatever filler you would like to use. In this case, we're using the vine work or the branch work, and then you would connect each flower utilizing that, and it's going to give you a nice even go. And specifically, this works very well for people that are very nervous about working around the vine with motifs. That's why a lot of people tend to work with very simple motifs when they're working in their edge-to-edge work. Okay, so now let's take that fuchsia and let's utilize it in a block. And we're actually going to jack that block up just a little bit and take it from a simple custom into a more mid-level to high-level custom block. We're now going to take this fuchsia and we're going to put it in a block design, and we're going to go a little bit more high-end custom with this. Now my block that I have sewn out is right here. So we have a nice large square. Now what I decided to do to make it a little more custom is I actually then put another square inside of that square. So I measured, located the center of each line on the square, and then very simply I put another square inside of that square. So now to take that up another level, what we can do is look at these 4 cornerstones and put a different design in those. Now what I might do as well, just to take it up a notch, is utilize my ruler and actually sew. Right now I'm just going to mark it. Sew in 1/2 of an inch, and so what you have is a triangle inside of a triangle. And again, the rulers have 1/4 inch marks, so you can just slide that right in and you can work your way around. I will tend to go ahead and actually, if you haven't used this particular chalk pen, one thing I do want to remind people is with this, when you get down and you want to go ahead and reload it, what you do is you just push down on this button and the chalk slides out, and then you can slide it right in there, and that's also how you would refill that. So now I'm going to slide that over, put another mark here, and I'm pushing pretty hard. Now I'm marking right now, which means because I'm pushing hard, instead of just wiping this away with my fingers when I'm done, what I might have to do is take a paper towel or a piece of cotton or something like that and go in, put a little water on it and squeeze it out real tight and then just wipe it away. And I've never had problems with this particular marking tool. It's one of my favorite. So I would go into all 4 corners and maybe put a triangle inside of there. Now there are lots of different options we can do beyond that, but that is one option you can do. And then what you could do is in those inner triangles, because again, we're always trying to go with high-end custom to positive and negative quilting. Heavy quilting and then not heavy quilting, just to pop designs out. Is you could then go ahead and follow the tutorial that we have up for the curve crosshatch and triangles, and go ahead and do curve crosshatch in all 4 triangles. Therefore, you have a wonderful frame around this particular block. Now let's go inside the block and do some work with that, and then go in and do the fuchsia. No matter what you decide to do with these outer triangles in the corner, the cornerstones, we're going to go ahead and we're going to utilize some circles in the center to create a beautiful round frame to plant a fuchsia. So I'm going to grab my circle. I have put a registration line right there in the center of the block. I'm going to line that up right in the center. Bring my machine over. Now remember, we are using rulers now, which means you need to have an extended base on your machine. And you also want to make sure that you have a ruler foot that you're actually going to utilize to use rulers. Otherwise you can run into trouble and go under or over a ruler and throw your machine out of timing. So you always want to make sure, again, ruler foot and extended base on your frame machine. So I'm going to come over, going to line that up, make sure that it lines up on that registration line right in the center. I'm going to go ahead, lock my stitches, and usually what I will do in a normal case is take 5 teeny tiny stitches forward and 5 stitches back. I don't bury threads unless it's a show quilt, and you get good enough at it eventually that your tie-ons and your tie-offs are actually invisible. So now what I'm going to do is, we have that right up against there, I have my stitches locked, I'm going to hold my ruler, I'm going to go around to create that inner frame, come around, come around, and the handle keeps my round ruler from sliding. Come around, and that up. I'm going to lock my stitches right there, and then I'm going to grab another circle. Now I have my first circle completed. I'm going to grab a little bit of a bigger circle, or if you want to go smaller, on the inside you would grab a smaller circle. I'm going to make sure that my center registration line on my circle matches right up to that center registration line that I started with before I even started. I've got that lined up. Bring my machine over, and actually I'll slide over to a different spot to lock my threads. And again, if you choose to bury threads, that's wonderful. Actually, I salute you. Okay, so now I've locked my stitches. I hold my ruler. I make sure that I am lined up. Double check. And then I'm going to come around. Pause. Come around. And you should line up exactly where you started. Move my machine away, and then we have a wonderful round frame to put our flower design in. Now we have our space. I have locked my thread. I went a little bit higher than middle because of course our fuchsia flower is, we want it centered as much as we can do it. Of course we are human, so it might not be perfect, but it will look amazing. I'm going to start up a little bit higher than the center. I'm going to go ahead, start with my first half, come down, backtrack back up, come down the other side, flip up, come back up, throw my bangs in, come around, flip to the other side, come around, go back up to the top. I'm going to start with my center teardrop, put my vein, petal, vein. Then I'm going to cross over to the other side. Now if I want to throw something in that top teardrop, you could throw something in the top teardrop, come around, vein, back, petal, vein. And right now we're using little petals that are similar to feather fronds. Little guy, I'm going to come around, echo, come down to the bottom, throw in a stamen, come around, go into the top. And at this point, if I want to, I can go in with matching green thread and put filler in here. You could do some small leaves as a filler around this. Also, I would use the matching green to match the hand dye that we have on the machine and actually fill in this portion around here. So that way we get that wonderful positive and negative effect, especially if we use a double bat, which I tend to use a lot of. And this combined with your cornerstone makes a wonderful block design. So there we have it. I hope you've enjoyed the tutorial. And again, the fuchsia flower and many other designs are available in the workshop, Mystical Florals, Leaves, and Vines. Have an amazing quilting day and take care of each other. We'll see you down the road.